All right, so today we're going to be learning about surface area of cylinders. We did prisms the other day, and it's a pretty similar process here. So let's go ahead and get into it. Formula for surface area of a cylinder, it is the same as if you're finding surface area of a prism. So it's still going to be 2 times the area of the base plus perimeter of the base times the height. The main difference being is that now our base is a circle. So when we have to find the formula for B, okay, area of the base, well, area of a circle, we're going to have to use pi r squared there. And formula that finds P, so perimeter of a circle, we know is the same thing as circumference, right? So for that, we're going to have to use our pi d, pi times diameter. So here we're finding the surface area of this cylinder. So area of the base, let's start with that. Well, our diameter is 8, which means our radius is going to be 4. So we're going to have to take pi times 4 squared. So we can think of that as 16 pi for now. Perimeter is pi d, so diameter is 8. So we would have 8 pi. And then our height is 12. So we're going to have 2 times 16 pi plus 8 pi times 12. And I haven't multiplied out the pi yet because the longer you can wait to round, the better off you're going to be. So try to save pi till the end, kind of like you would on Thanksgiving dinner or something, right? So 2 times 16 pi is 32 pi, and then 8 times 12, we get 96. And these are like terms because they both have pi, so 128 pi. And then last step is to actually multiply out the pi. So I'll grab my calculator here, and let's do 128 times pi. I can find it. There we go. So about 402.1 is what we get there. And surface area, so centimeters squared, would be our surface area there. Do another example here. So again, 2 times the area of the base plus perimeter of the base times the height. So our area of the base, we're going to have to do pi r squared. So pi times 7 squared plus perimeter of the base, so circumference, pi d would be 14 pi. And the height of our cylinder is going to be 14. So again, let's try to save pi till the very end. So 7 squared is 49. 49 times 2 would give us 98 pi. And then 14 times 14, so 196 pi there. For a total of 294 pi. And again, the last step is to grab the calculator, so let's take that out. And go 294 times pi. And 923.6, about 6, 923.6. So 923.6, and we're in inches squared. Right, and one more example here. For this one, we're given the surface area. We're supposed to find the height. Okay, so nothing too different. We're still using that same formula, surface area equals 2b plus pH. So S, we already know, is 1,457.7. So that's going to equal 2 times area of the base, so pi 8 squared, plus perimeter of the base. So again, perimeter is just circumference, so pi d, so 16 pi. And we want to find h, so we'll just leave h like it is for now. So solving algebraically then. So 8 squared is 64. 64 times 2 is going to be 128 pi plus 16 pi h. Now we can't add these because they're not like terms. One has an h and one doesn't. So we're going to have to subtract 128 pi from both sides. So again, we'll need the calculator for that. So let's see. Let's go right here. So 1457.7 minus, and let's go put this in parentheses, 128 pi. So that's going to get us 1055.6. That's going to equal 16 pi h. So then last step is to divide everything by 16 pi to get our height. So divided by, and use parentheses again here, 16 pi, and end up with about 21. So our height is going to be 21 on this one. So 21 meters. So that's how you solve for a height if you know the surface area. So yeah, real quick, just basic cylinders. Trying to keep the assignments short for you, so you're not spending all day doing them. That being said, like I said before, make sure you're showing your work, all that stuff, because you really don't have a whole, ton of problems to do here. So, quick reminder on these 31 and 32 review problems. Those are finding interior angle sum of a regular polygon. So remember of a polygon, remember on those, that's that n minus 2 times 180. So look back at chapter 8 to get answers to those. So that's the end of 12.2. Next we'll be going on to pyramids and cones.